Hello, Sweet Life. We are here today with my mom, actually, Miss Sharon Gilbert. Say hi to everybody, Mom.
Hey, everyone. Nice to talk to you today.
So we are doing this via Skype call because my mom is in Virginia and I am all the way in New York. So we are just doing an interview today, something a little bit different. My mom is beginning a journey to a healthy lifestyle, and I just wanted to talk to her about her previous journey and her aspirations and so forth. So the first thing I guess I want to ask you is, what has your health journey been like for you over the years?
I'm sorry, Sabrina, I didn't get all of your question. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
What has your health journey been like for you over the years?
Well, like most people, up and down roller coaster. So, especially within the last 20 years.
So what makes you feel like you're ready to start again today? Because we're starting on Monday. What makes you feel hopeful this time around?
Well, I really took a real hard look at myself, okay, and I'm 53, and I have 5 children, and you are one, and 5 grandchildren, and I'm coming to the point where, I'm in my senior year, and I have, I see myself, when I'm viewing myself now in the mirror, as well as on my pictures on the cell phone, I'm very unhappy with the appearance and things that I'm viewing, as the reflection of what I'm seeing and what I became. So I just reached a point in my life where this is my time. I'm in my senior years, and at 53, I can't waste any more time. I have to finally start thinking of myself. So that's why I decided to take the challenge and try out the P90X. And I'm going to go for it.
So you're actually doing the P90 program, which is a little less extreme version of the P90X, and that's for people who are just starting.
Exactly, because at one time I did try, since your brother Joshua has the P90X, I did try that last year, and I quit after the first day. And that was way too much for me. I am not that young. But you're right. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. It is the P90. And I'm looking forward to that more on my pace and accomplishing that.
Is this the first time that you're going to be in an actual group and have people supporting you in your workout?
For this type of group, yes, it will be. Because I've had in the past, in my younger years, had little groups that I used to go with classes, and those worked out well with me, and I find I do work better in groups. But this, as far as this type of a group, I think it's going to be much different for me. Stipend and everything, challenging.
What is so we're doing the group on the Facebook, and there are going to be people from all over the country. Some people are upstate New York and so forth. What do you think is going to be your personal biggest challenge?
Not quitting. That's my personal biggest challenge, is not quitting. Because I am good for getting started. I like most people. I can run out that gate like a roaring fire. I'm ready to go. And I sustain for a little bit in the middle. But then, for some reason or another, or no reason at all, I quit and give up at the end. So my biggest challenge for myself personally is not giving up. And that's my biggest challenge for myself.
Do you have a fear coming into this, something that you're worried that might happen?
Yes. One of my fears is I'm not used to having so many people being connected with. So that's going to be new. But I think also it would be a positive for me, because I found from the past, when I had more of a support group, it was harder for me to quit, and I didn't give up on myself, because I did one time reach a goal because I had support people, and I knew people was watching me, and I was forced to, keep going. But once I lost that support, then, obviously you fall back into your same routine. So that is, definitely going to be good for me. Okay.
Cool. Last question. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'm finished, really.
Last question. I think one of the biggest pieces of this program for P90 for you is that you were excited that it came with a book about the food piece of it. I'm just curious for you, because I started doing at-home programs because I used to do them with you, and we used to do Richard Simmons, and we used to do Sweat to the Oldies and Cosmopolitan and whatever used to come on at 6 a.m. doing the little leg workout and stuff.
Yeah.
And all of those programs, did you remember ever having a workout schedule with those programs? It didn't have a schedule to say, this is the tape you should do Monday, this is the tape you should do Tuesday, or anything like that.
Exactly. No, I did not have a set schedule. So that will probably definitely have to put into play, where I definitely make some kind of routine and schedule.
Are you nervous about the food part also? Has that been a struggle for you?
Yeah, it is. And then I'll be honest, it very much will be a struggle for me because first of all, trying to implement a lot of fruits and vegetables and healthy things, first of all, into my daily eating habits, along with, I'm used to just cooking whatever, adding the cheese, adding the sauce, and I grew up with, you didn't get up from the table unless you had a second helping. I mean, that was a given. Hey, have some more. So yes, learning the proper portions, learning different foods as far as what's high in caloric calories and what's healthy, and not just by look. That's going to be challenging for me. So yeah, I am nervous about that.
Okay. And that's all totally normal, totally natural. Any kind of change is different and challenging for anybody. So I just wanted you to share with the people, if you had something to say to anybody who felt like they're too old, who has lost 50 pounds and put it back on, who has tried and tried again and just feel like they're at the end of the rope right now because you're starting again for the umpteenth time, what would you say to them? What made you decide to just go for it?
You know what? It's never too late. Like I said, I'm 53. I am looking forward to it. I have no more excuses because, I used to say I could do almost anything, any challenge when it came to, doing and complete. I say I can complete any challenge when it came to dealing with the children, dealing with my husband, or just anything in general. But when it came to really completing something for Sharon that's just for me, I always, for some reason conked out. But, it's never too late. I say push forward, do it for yourself because, we're worth it. We are worth it. And I think we fall short sometimes being a wife, being a mother, because we get so involved with doing for everyone around us and people we love with, and we sell ourselves short and always put ourselves to the back burner. Well, I have no more of those excuses now. So for people my age, do it for yourself. For people that are younger, do it for yourself, and just for life itself. Not only am I looking forward to appearance on the outside looking nice, but most of all, the most really important part is being healthy for myself. I would love, my mother is 86 years old. She is vibrant. She's healthy. She takes one little pill a day for blood pressure. I would love to reach 86 and then some and be healthy about it, to be able to move, enjoy my children, elder years and my grandchildren, really, and just to be able to move about, enjoy my husband as well, So do it for yourself, do it for life, do it for living. We only got one life to live, and it's ours, and we must make the most of it.
Cool. I'm going to say just one other thing, because you mentioned, you're really good at completing things for your children and for your husband, but not for yourself, or at least you have been in the past. And I think just to tag onto that, getting in shape for yourself is also indirectly for your family as well. We want to see you around. And more importantly, what you do in terms of your eating habits and all of that, that gets passed down. Just like you said, you grew up in a household that says, you know, eat, you don't get up from the table unless you have a second helping, or, you know, you make sure you eat everything and we cook whatever. All of that gets passed down to the children. And part of my own struggle, and I've never shared this with you, but part of why I was also so into fitness and being an athlete and everything as a younger person was because I was terrified, to be totally honest. And I'm not saying this to hurt your feelings, but as a teen, seeing that all the women on your side of the family were obese, that said to me, you're going to grow up and become that. And I was so afraid of that I went the opposite extreme and became anorexic, and that is not healthy either, just to try to prevent myself from growing. So you may not think it's affecting your children and that they're watching, but they really are watching and making up, you know, interpreting this the best they can with the knowledge they have. So it's also important, not just for you, but also for the kids too. And that's a way to be a champion for your children.
Thank you. Wow. You know, I never knew that in that extreme, but wow.
And I didn't say that to hurt you, but I just think it's important for us to all talk about it, because there's so many families that's in the same boat, and I'm so appreciative that you're putting yourself out here for other people to see.
So let's get started. I'm in.
Awesome. Great. So I am worth a challenge. We will be back to check in with Miss Sharon in a couple of weeks. Thank you. Everywhere I go.